Who does God bless? God blesses that person who is not mean to others. If you want to be blessed, tap into God's blessings. And how do you tap into God's blessings? By becoming very, very, very generous in giving. Even Malachi tells us to give a good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and we shall receive good measure also. So give, 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 give. If you don't give, you can never be given by God. So who does God give? Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Never Age TV. This is a channel where we discuss issues of life. Guys, who does God give? If you are new here, you are welcome to subscribe. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. So God gives a cheerful giver. Cheerful. I want to discuss the word cheerful. Let me tell you, you can give, but with a lot of, stinginess. You are feeling like, now I've given that person and I do not want to give. Now imagine all my money is gone and I don't know what I will do. And you are like, gosh, I've given my money out. And you are like, you are feeling very bad. Though you have given, yes, you gave sometimes for people to see. Do you know there are times you go to a fundraising place or to church or a place where people are removing money and you are requested to give, and then you look at your neighbor, you see they have woken up to go and give. You look at the other neighbor and you are like, oh, they have all woken up to go and give, and you are like, let me also remove this money of mine and go and give so that my neighbors don't see like I didn't give. Guys, that is not giving cheerfully. God likes a cheerful giver. Cheerful. You have to be cheerful even in your giving. Don't feel like you are being obligated to give. If you feel that way, then you have not given cheerfully, and God doesn't like that. So you have to give cheerfully. And there are also people who help family. They also help family through giving, and they feel like, now I've given them all my money. I paid school fees for my nephew, for my niece, and I'm left without money. Even when you go telling people, you go tell them, now I don't have money. This time I paid my nephew's school fees and my niece, and their mother died, so it's me who pays. And guys, I'm very broke, Me, some burdens that were left on top of my shoulders are very regrettable. You complain, though it was for a good cause that you gave. Now your complaining becomes too much until now you don't achieve the blessings that you are supposed to have received. You don't receive the blessings because you have complained. You have not given cheerfully. But there are people who give and leave themselves without, and they'll never talk about it. By the way, have you ever heard in church, like in my church, there was one time that the church was buying some seats, and we do our church in a big tent, because the epicenter became so small after the congregation became big, and we moved to a tent, a very big tent, and we were buying seats for that church, for that big tent where we use, which we call church, which is a church. Anyway, a church is not a building, by the way. A church, when you hear Jesus is coming for his church, do you think Jesus is coming for the building? That big, magnificent building that you have built. No. God will come for the church. And that church, Jesus is returning for his own church. And church is not the building. It is you, your heart, mine. It is us. So guys, we were buying seats, and then somebody offered to import seats. No. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm that big person, as you can see me, who doesn't understand the difference between import and export. Export, I know, is to send back, to send to. Import is to receive. You import, yeah. Somebody imported our seats, and if I make a mistake, you have to understand. And said, I don't want to be mentioned. I'm just an anonymous giver. Though the church knew the person, this person said, I don't want to be announced in church that have bought seats for the church, and it was like, my God, seats as in over 1,000 seats. You can imagine a whole container of seats, just giving unto the Lord without even wanting to be announced. You know, we are those people who want to do a small thing and then we are announced. You know, it is her who did that, it is him who did this, so that people get to see you and they, yes sir, you did it. But there are those that say, please don't announce me. Just doing it for the sake of the gospel, and I don't want people to know that I did it. It is God's work that I'm doing. How many of us are like that, guys? How many of us are like, don't announce me? How many of us will give without complaining, without even saying, I have spent, you know, I don't even have, the only that I did through that I had, I did it for this and that. You know, don't say these things. If you have done it willingly from your heart, don't start saying, you know, I don't even have, stop complaining. Because God loves a cheerful giver. That's why you give and wait to be given and you don't see anything. Because you already complained. God doesn't like that. You already showed off. God doesn't like that. You already spoke out and talked and wanted everybody to know that you have given. Hey, God help us so that we know when we give unto Him, we don't just take the cash. God doesn't need our cash. We don't take that cash to God. You give to the beggars, you give to the orphans. By the way, let me tell you a secret about giving to the orphans. Oh, I wish everybody can know this. When you give to the orphans, hey, that one does not even wait. God does not wait to repay you. He repays you like orphans. Try God by giving orphans, and you'll be very surprised. And even the orphans, God will always act very fast. God acts very fast when it comes to that case. So guys, God loves a cheerful giver. May we give cheerfully. May we not complain when we give. May we not even report to people when we give. May we not want to be announced when we give in churches and in functions that we have given. May we give unto God, knowing that it is unto God that we are giving. Very few of us are able to do that, me included. I want everybody to know that I have given when I give. Oh my God, may God remember mercy. May God remember mercy and forgive me, because it is very sad that I want everybody to know that I have given something to my mom, to my dad, to my uncle, to my aunt, to my nephew, to my niece, I want everybody to know that I have given. Why should we be that way? May God help us. So guys, thank you for watching this channel. Kindly subscribe to this channel, guys, and if you subscribe, God's blessings will be upon you because you're also giving towards this channel, that subscription. Yes, God is going to bless you, because I'm requesting that you give, and you have given, and you're not going to announce out there, you know, I subscribe to that channel. If it were not for me, that channel would not have grown. I'm joking. So guys, thank you for being my friends. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Going for the rehearsal for Sunday service.